In this video, we'll be discussing one of the foundations of research ethics, the concept of informed consent. Informed consent simply means that a participant understands key information about the survey and is given his or her permission to be involved in the research. FNIGC places great importance on consent, and it's important that as a field worker you understand and respect this concept. Your participant's consent is extremely important, and it must be given before the survey is conducted. It's important to engage and seek permissions from your community's leadership before conducting any research. This is the job of your regional coordinator. They must undertake this process with the community in advance. Once they have secured community consent, it's your job to get participant consent from each individual selected to take part in the survey. Note that this consent is given voluntarily, and selected respondents can refuse to participate or withdraw from the survey at any point in the survey process. As a field worker, it's your duty to ensure that each participant clearly understands the information contained in the consent form. Let's go over that information. First, you should explain the purpose of the research and the overall goals of the survey. Then provide information about all parties involved in the research, which may include the names of any consultants, funders, sponsors, and so on. Explain why that individual or community was selected for the study and outline the harms and benefits that you anticipate could emerge from the research. Indicate how you and FNIGC are committed to the participants' privacy, anonymity, and confidentiality, including any possible future use of information. Make sure they understand that every participant has the right not to participate and withdraw if they wish to do so, and the right to refuse answering questions, even after they've previously given their full consent. If they feel uncomfortable or need assistance for any reason, they also have the right to ask for help, which means you, the interviewer, should try your best to provide that help. If the participant needs to stop or suspend the survey and finish at a later time, the informed consent procedure is not repeated. Finally, one of the more important elements of consent has to do with young people who have parents or legal guardians. Typically, adults who are 18 or 19, depending on the region, can consent for themselves, but youth and children require a parent or guardian to consent on their behalf. Youth, individuals aged 12 to 17 or 18 depending on the region, are also asked to provide agreement or assent, which simply means they are willing to participate. Please note that there are special circumstances in which these rules don't apply. Your training sessions will cover these in detail, but if you're ever in doubt, refer to your regional coordinator for help. The main lesson with informed consent is that you need to make everything as clear as possible for your participants before you conduct your survey. That way, you can be confident that you've done all you can to ensure their rights are protected and respected.